Shut line, counter trap card. When a spell, trap, or monster effect is activated in the same column as this set card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it.
Come, face me, give in to your pride.
Now for those of you living under a rock, in about a week's time or so, we'll be getting the new Master Rule 4 or whatever the hell it's called, and that's going to change so much of what we know about the game. So zones are really relevant now, especially monster zones, since you have arrows that point to them and shit. Unlike, currently the total mess that we have today of just you throw down a towel and then your banish zone is in your scale, and your scales are diagonally across from your grave, and your grave is in like your binder. Obviously this card's extremely powerful, it's an infinity barrier for anything in the column, but I think the most obvious point to mention is, well, how about I just don't set or activate my cards in the same column as your set card? I mean, you'd have to be pretty dumb to play into this unless it's a game state where both players are on like 11 cards each. At which point it's pretty impossible to avoid setting in the same column, and even then it's just really random and luck based what you get to hit. This could be pretty good going first, as you're basically guaranteed to stop the initial extra monster from doing anything. But then again, doesn't strike just stop the summon altogether, and that's just basically better? The barrier kind of fills that role as well. So the important thing to take away from this is that your zones are relevant, and you better start communicating with your opponent correctly about where each of your card goes, because but it was in this column, no, it was in that column, judge, you click, come on please. And then you gotta slip him $10 under the table, rules in your favor, bada bing, bada boom. I think this card is pretty shit. It's a trap card, so I mean it's already at a disadvantage, and other cards kind of do what this does already. So realistically, you're never going to negate anything except the first extra monster, because your opponent's just going to activate spells in their other zones, not in this column, right? Anyway, zones might become way more relevant in card tech someday, but definitely not with Shutline, or rather should I say, Flatline.